I flipped the deal and got a check, yeah. Driving to the bank, another 30 in my bank, yeah. 50 in my bank, 100K in my bank, yeah. Add it all up, that's all profit in a month, yeah.
Hop in the whip, get a check, yeah, yeah. With auction flip, get a check, yeah, yeah. And now we on to the next, auction flip, get this check, yeah, yeah.
Real estate has changed the game for me, changed my life. It opened up so many doors, perspectives, especially where I come from. So anybody that's watching this, I don't care what you do, I think you need some type of real estate.
All right, so welcome to this web class today. Guys, you are in for a special treat. Thank you for taking your time out of your busy day to be on this web class, because you could be doing anything, but that means a lot to me that you are on this web class today. And with that being said, I'm going to give you all I have with my 10 years of experience and show you and peel back the curtain of how to make money in real estate. And today I'm going to show you this one strategy. If you just apply this one strategy, you're going to make a lot of money. I'm going to show you how to make your first $10,000 flipping properties in the next 30 days without owning these properties. Guys, I did this my very first year, just this one strategy. My first year, I flipped 26 properties just doing this one strategy. I made my first 100K cash in my bank my first 6 months in real estate doing this one strategy. So if you take this one strategy and most importantly execute today, guys, apply this, you're going to make a lot of money. All right, so here's what we're covering today. I'm going to cover what is wholesaling and how to do this strategy in your market. Also going to show you how to, and you notice I underlined this word here, how to consistently find good wholesale deals. All right, we're going to talk about our top lead acquisition sources. When I'm talking about acquisition, I'm talking about marketing sources. I'm going to show you our top marketing sources to get good deals consistently. All right, I'm going to be showing you how to use real estate online auctions to wholesale, flip, and rent for profit. If you want to get, for those of you on this web class today, you want to buy properties, rental properties for cash flow. Online auctions is a great source to get good deals, whether it's for wholesale, flip, and for rentals. All right. Also show you how to determine your best exit strategy for your business. All right. And how to get your deals funded. So stay tuned for later, because I want to show you how to get your deals funded with the funding sources and access that we have to fund our deals. So stay tuned for that little nugget later. All right. So that's a really good one there. All right. So who is Antonio Edwards? I closed over 400 real estate deals, controlled and sold over $100 million worth of real estate. I've been in this game for 10 years now, and it's been such an amazing journey. And just being in this game, and it's changed my life. I currently flip and buy 40 plus properties a year, and I live the freedom lifestyle. Now, this is my family, my beautiful family, my son, my daughter, and my wifey, Marissa. This is my why. This is why I wake up every day. And everybody has a different why, but this gets me motivated to get up every day and keep pushing. Guys, I'm extremely successful in my real estate business. I'm not trying to be extra boastful or anything like that, or cocky. I'm just letting you know, when you get a lot of money, people can get very lazy quick, but you want to have a why to keep you going every day. And this is my family here. This is my passion. This is my why. This keeps me going. Even with all the deals that I continue to do, and all the cash flow and passive income I have coming in from my real estate properties that I own, this still gets me out of my bed every day. It's just my family. And you always want to have that why, that evergreen why that's going to last for forever. You have different whys, but I'm talking about that ultimate why. Here's my life before real estate. I mean, man, I drove trucks for $6.50 an hour. Worked 12 plus hours a day for 7 years of my life. And guys, look, I only make $23,000 a year. Actually, that $23,000 a year, that was on my 7th year in that company that I was working for. It's a company called Land and Sea. And I was working there out of high school. And then when I graduated, I started working there full time. And it was such a stressful job, just day in, day out. working in the warehouse, no AC in the summertime because it's a warehouse. And in the winter, it's freaking cold as hell. In the wintertime, there's no heat in there. And it's just, you had to just weather the storm and just work. Because you got a boss hanging over your head like I did. And it sucked. Looking at my paycheck after taxes, $650 and change here, $620 every 2 weeks here. And if I took a day off and I didn't get paid for a vacation or sick day, I missed a couple bucks that day. My check was short, so it sucked. And by me being a single dad, you see here, this is the boy, the older kid you saw in the slide earlier. That was my son now, but this was him then. And I was working that truck driving job. I had to do something. And you know what? Rich dad, poor dad, baby. Rich dad, poor dad changed my life. Actually, he gave me the aha moment. And that's when I say he changed my life, because he gave me the aha moment that in real estate investing was possible. That was possible for a guy like me, where I come from, the background I come from, that I can do it. And he made it simplistic. And he opened up the door, and the light bulb turned on in my brain that I can invest in real estate. That I never even thought about investing in real estate, that I can do it. I mean, I just thought that was like, you need $1 million, you need 800 credit score, you need access to all this money. Guys, that is such a false story that you're telling yourself if you think you need $1 million in your bank, think you need all the perfect credit score. In fact, guys, when I first started, I had $200 in my name, and I had a 560 credit score, guys. And I flipped 26 deals my first year. If I can do it, you can do it. And it's all about applying action. Are you guys ready? Let me know. If you guys feeling me, let me know right now. Are you feeling this? John says, heck yeah. Joe said, yeah, baby. Susan says, yes. I'm seeing all the yeses. Yes. I don't see any no's. That means you guys are pumped. I'm pumped too, baby. I'm pumped. Here's my first real estate deal with the strategy I'm going to show you today. I got this property under contract. And now, guys, don't worry. I'm going to show you how to find deals like this in your market. So stay tuned. All right, so I found a deal like this. Got a deal like this under contract for $48,000. Sold the property as is, the way it was for $60,500. And I netted basically the difference between the $60,500 and the $48,000. I got a $12,500 profit check at closing that I flew to the banks to deposit and cash out. Guys, I flew to the bank. I had hardly any money. That was like $1 million lottery ticket, that $12,500 check. Check this out. This is my first deal, right? So it was 5 heirs, and you look the property you're looking at here. Actually, this picture is actually the finished product. So I wish I had the beforehand picture, but this is the picture after it was fixed up, because that $60,000, $500, that cash buyer brought the property off of me. So that's how I got I'll go over that in a little bit, but that's how I got the difference of the $12,500. But anyway, it was 5 heirs to the property. It was 1 sober heir that had a power of attorney over all his 4 heirs, or his brothers, and it was 4 crack heirs. So 5 total, 1 sober heir that had a power of attorney, and the other 4 brothers, they were living in his house, and they were crackheads. They were crackheads living with no power. It was like they had coke all in their crack. It was the ceiling was leaking. It was terrible. I went in the bathroom, right? It was shit smudged on the toilet seat. Guys. Like, I'm going in there. And by the way, I went in there with a mentor. I was wet behind the ears. I didn't have no experience. And this is why I have you guys here today, because you need that person like myself. And what I had at the time, a mentor, to show you, hold your hand so you can see things that you're unable to see. You can see those opportunities. A mentor helps you see those opportunities that you can't see without the experience. So anyway, I'm going in there with my mentor, and I'm like, who would buy this? Like, who wants this? And I remember him. We're walking in the property with that sober heir that had the power of attorney, and I remember my mentor saying, I don't know if you can like hear my nose, but he was like, I smell money. Like, he was just looking at all the terrible things that was wrong with the property, and he just sniffed his nose and was like, I smell money. Like, I'm like, really? Like, what money do you smell? I mean, I smell shit because I see shit on the toilet seat. Well, anyways, we got this property under contract, guys. In the backyard to this property, we're sitting on a tree stump, and his brothers, like, they're all slumped, like, in the house. One of the crackhead brothers was, like, in the backyard, like, drinking his bottle. And I remember some crackhead girl jumped the fence. You see that metal fence? Not the wood one, but the metal one. It was a fence. It was fenced in like that. She jumped the fence, and I remember she was yelling like, "Hey, hey!" But she was yelling at one of the crackhead brothers that was in the back drinking, and she had a brown bag with her bottle in it, and it was just like crazy. I'm like, what? Like this is how we buy properties? But man, little did I know. Wow. So we got that property under contract in a tree stump of the backyard for $48,000. And when we got in the car, my mentor called one of his cash buyers up, which I'll show you how to find cash buyers later, for $60,000. He told him $60,500. 3 hours later, he told him he'll buy it, and boom, not even like sooner than later, I had a check, the closing title company said that the deal was ready to close. He wired the $60,000, $500 to the closing table. The seller, when I say he, the cash buyer wired the $6,500 to the closing table, and the seller got $48,000, and I got the difference of the $12,500. And that was pretty much it. I mean, I was like, wow, like this is how I can make money. And I did 26 deals of these my first year. My first 6 months made $100K, and you can see how I can make $100K doing this, because an average wholesale deal in all of our markets you listen to this, on an average, is $10,000. $10,000. So if you can make your first $10,000 in 30 days, guys, would this interest you? Do you want to learn more? Yes, say yes. Do you want to learn more? Huh? Melissa says, hell yeah. Steven says yes. Joe says yeah. Kim says yeah. There's another Antonio. Antonio says yes, yes, yes. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Tim says yes, sir. Okay, awesome, guys. This comes to dive deep. So this is what real estate has allowed me over my 10 years. Me and Haiti at our orphanages, and I know I do philanthropy and I give back. That's another one of my passions. While I wholesale a deal while I'm in Haiti and make a $16,000 deal, while my girls, my daughter and my wifey there, we're watching my girls in the pool and still make a quick flip for a $23,000 profit while we on a yacht, okay, in Miami, and I close on a buy and hold rental without seeing it, and I'm still for $21,000, and I'm still able to be on vacations like yachts like this, guys. This is what real estate brings me in, and what it can bring you. This is about me giving back too. I like to give back. This is on the left picture here. This is me and a group of other investors in Haiti. We all put our monies together, and from our wholesale money. I mean, not our wholesale, but our real estate investing money, whether it's from wholesale deals or from cash flow from our rentals, and we put our monies together and build back and give back to people like who is more in need than us, like kids in Haiti. We build orphanages and chicken coops to help feed the kids that's in need, so they can have better better healthy chicken. This is me to the right in South Asia. We flew Mount Everest, guys. If it wasn't for my business, having a running real estate investing business and closing wholesale deals like clockwork every month, guys, I won't be having the freedom to do things like this. And flying over top of Mount Everest was such an amazing thing. And that's to me, that's better than any wholesale deal or anything like money wise. It's the experience. But if it wasn't for my business be able to close deals and have that knowledge, I wouldn't be able to be in a position to go to South Asia for 10 days and fly over top of Mount Everest and have breakfast on the highest restaurant in the whole entire world at base camp. Guys, this is what real estate can do for you. It's a vehicle to put you in those experiences where you used to dream of. Like what I used to dream of is now a reality. I dreamed of Mount Everest like 10 years ago. I never thought I'd be flying on top of Mount Everest, which was amazing, by the way. But real estate is a vehicle to give you freedom. And I'm here to help you get to that, to make real estate your vehicle, guys. All right, so here's the current market in real estate. Foreclosure activity slowing up, flipping at a 10-year high, and that is very competitive now. And lending is back, meaning that banks are open to giving you funding for your deals. If we go over that later, and just lenders are giving funding for your deals. Perfect market for wholesale deals and buying holds, but the competition is up. And I want to show you how to alleviate your competition, and not even it being a worry, because the marketing sources that I'm going to show you guys how to find deals the competition is not even going to be in your way. All right. So you need an acquisition source that works in any market, which I'm going to show you. Immediate deals, wholesale deals in your market. All right. And easily to scale and outsource in your market. So right now, this is our current market. I mean, the strategy and the tool that I'm going to show you to put in your investing tool belt today, you can do this in any market. You don't need any realtor's license, okay? You're never going to own these properties unless you want to buy properties for rentals for cash flow, but a lot of you guys want to wholesale deals, all right? I'm going to show you how to do that and how to find them. Even the ones that are on this today that have wholesaled the deal before, you may be having challenges finding consistent deals every month. You may done a one deal already and you can't find that second one. Guys, I got you. I'm going to show you today. So what is wholesaling real estate? Wholesaling real estate is nothing else but just getting a discounted property under contract with an assignment clause in a contract, all right, with the motivated seller at price A. So go back to my first deal. I got the property in a contract for $48,000. So that was price A. And that contract says I can assign that contract to anybody during the 30 days that I had on the contract. And you selling or assigning that same contract between you and the seller at a higher price to a cash buyer for price B. That cash buyer for my first deal was price B was $60,500. And your profit or your assignment fee is the difference between price A and price B, which in my first deal was $12,500, guys. So with that being said, you are basically, when I give people this definition of what wholesaling is, they're like, so basically you're the middleman. Yes, that's basically what you are. If that gives you a better understanding that you are the middleman, yes. So what they call this in the real estate world is basically wholesaling real estate or assigning contracts. Well, but basically, for those of you, if the middleman is the term for you, yes, you're just the middleman. You get a property at one price and sell it at a higher price to a cash buyer, and you get the middle cut. Guys, you can wholesale. You can assign a strip mall. You can do a lot. You can do condos. You could do multifamily, single family, of course. Guys, any type of real estate you can assign, get in, get out. Your in-cash buyer brings the funds to the closing table, and you make the cut between price A and price B. That's wholesaling real estate, all right? And you can do this all across the country, over and over and over again. I don't care if you have 50 years of experience in the game and you're 80 years old. You've been doing it since you were, pretty much, forever. Your wholesaling tool is always going to be there. Just say you got 100 rental properties, right? And you don't want to use your cash flow coming in from the rental properties. You're like, hey, you know what? I want to take my family on a flamboyant trip, and you like, okay, the cost for that trip is $8,000. You have that tool in your tool belt to go wholesale a deal make a quick $10,000 to pay for your trip. That's how beautiful wholesaling is. You can make quick cash by finding deals, getting them on a contract, and assign them to your in-cash buyer. So this is the benefits of wholesaling or assigning a property. You get fast cash. Never take title to the property, meaning you'll never own the property. You're just getting in and getting out. The person you're assigning it to, your in-cash buyer, he is the one that's going to take title. All right? It's no money out of pocket. Your in-cash buyer is bringing the money to the closing table. Fact, your credit's not even involved in this. This is your credit is irrelevant. It's not even a topic in this situation. You get in, get out quick. It's risk-free other than your time and your marketing. And maybe you have to throw some marketing dollars up to find these leads, but other than time and marketing, it's risk-free. It's no realtor's license needed, and you can do this in any market, literally in any market in our country. So here's a wholesale deal here. Cobblestone Drive, one of the wholesale deals we just wholesale. Got under contract for $125,000, sold to an in-cash buyer for $135,000, and made a quick $10,000 profit. Here's another property right on Rolfe Street, just closed the other week. We got under contract for $50,000 with a motivated seller, sold for $60,000, made a quick $10,000 profit. In fact, here's the check right here for $10,000. Who wouldn't take $10,000, guys? It does. Right, tell me right now, what would you do with $10,000 in your hands right now? What would you do with that $10,000? Let me know. What would you do right now? I can tell you what I do with that $10,000. I put it back into my business to get more leads, so I can get more deals. At least like 35 to 40% of it, minimum 30%, but 30 to 40% minimum. I'll put a lot of that back in my business. RSC's Tim said he will pay off some credit cards. Okay. Susanna says she will pay off her car. Wow. All right. Somebody said they're going to put it back into their business. Raphael. Awesome. Guys, you guys are on it. I see Alex. Oh, wow. Alex said he'll put all $10,000 back. He said he'll put it all back into his business and he'll start from ground zero. I like that, man. That's awesome. Guys, so here's the thing. So when you get in these, before you making offers on this property, all right, you want to know how to analyze the deal. So what we have, what we call the ARV. So before, on that previous slide I showed you, $50,000, before I made that offer, say look, 50, I got in the contract for 50, sold for 60, made $10,000 profit. So guys, before I made that offer for $50,000, right? It's something what we need to know is what we call the ARV, the after repair value. What is that property worth fixed up? Okay. And which gives me my MAO, my maximum or max allowable offer. Most you can offer and still make an acceptable profit as you wholesaling it, or if you fixing and flipping it, or if you taking it as a rental. But for most of you probably want to do wholesale deals. What is my MAO? What's the most that I can offer this seller and still make me a wholesale fee at closing? All right, that's the MAO. So it goes to the MAO equation from the first one I showed you in the contract. I got in the contract for $125,000, sold for $135,000 to an in-cash buyer. He brought the $135,000 to the closing table. My seller got the $125,000. I got the $10,000 profit. So the ARV, we ran some comps and we compare apples to apples, same bed, same baths, square feet. We saw that the ARV fixed up. If this property was fixed up, it was worth $220,000. And then I times that by 9%. 9% meaning that 6% automatically is going to go, and the 6% is going to go for realtor commissions. Once my in-cash buyer puts it back on the market, 3% to list it, and 3% for the buyer's agent. That's 6%, and the other 3% is for closing cost assistance. When my in-cash buyer, once he put it back on the market for a fix and flip, his buyer that's going to live in it as a homeowner going to ask him for 3% of closing cost assistance. So I had to factor that in my numbers when I'm trying to get my MAO. So 9% is $19,800, which is total with it, which includes the commissions and closing costs. So I looked at this and I said the repairs is approximately $30,000. All right, and I subtracted the repairs. So I took the ARV 220 times 9% minus repairs $30,000 minus my profit equals my MAO, equals my maximum allowable offer. The MLS, the multiple listing service, which which the access the agents has to look see all of the properties in their market or in our market, the MLS shows the investors as in cash buyers were paying between $125,000 and $140,000, meaning that I couldn't be anything above that. So we offered 125, and my MAO in this case, because I saw investors between 125 and 140, my MAO, I didn't want to go over 130. All right, But the seller took our 125 and was able to find a buyer quickly for 135. Actually, I probably could have sold it more because that is a hot Virginia Beach, Virginia. It's a hot market in our area code. All right, so let's talk about the Mayo. I paid $37,500 for this. All right, $37,500. Let's do a little game here, guys. It's a 3-bed, 1.5 bath, 1,248 square feet, built in 1974. It's a townhouse, wood frame, meaning you see the wood. It's not like vinyl siding or anything. It's wood. In the neighborhood, this is very important. The neighborhood subdivision is St. Andrew's Place. So if I wanted to run comps for this, I need to compare apples to apples, not oranges to apples. I need to get beds and baths, or at least close as possible to that. Square feet, at least close as possible to that. So if it's, just say if it's 1,320 square feet, that's pretty close, right? But if it's 1,900 square feet, that's not a good comparable or comp to compare this with. And built in 1974 and is a townhouse. So I want to look at other townhouses, not a single family house versus this townhouse. I want to look at other townhouses in this area. And most importantly, I want to look at the subdivision or the neighborhood, the same neighborhood, to run comps. So let's look at the comps. Same one. This is comp number 1. Same bed, same bath, same square feet, same year built townhouse. And somebody brought this as is for $47K. All right. Comp 2. Remember, I paid $37,500 for mine. Comp 2. Somebody paid $53,000 for this one. All right. Same bed, same baths, exact identical layout property. All right. Comp 3. $58,000. Somebody paid for this. Same bed, same bath, same square feet. You see the trend here is you're comparing apples to apples when you're running your comps and trying to get your Mayo or your maximum allowable offer. So I paid $37,500 for that, which I got a good deal, by the way, as you can see, because that was the lowest one. What are your comps? Is it A, $50K to $55K, B, $35K to $40K, C, $65K to $70K, D, $90K to $95K, E, none of the above? I see a lot of B's. I see some A's. I see all across the board. Everybody's numbers are a little different. So what would be your comps? If I was looking, this is my subject property that I paid $37,500, by the way. So if I was looking at those comps and I was looking for a Mayo, my maximum allowable offer to offer the seller, if it came down to my maximum offer as we were negotiating, what would be my comps? John says A, Joe says B, Joanna says B, Kimberly says C, A, B, E. This is an E, okay. If you said A, you are correct. $50K to $55K is the comps, the ones I just showed you. All right, so you are correct. It's kind of go back so you can kind of see. All right, $58K here, $53K here, $47K. So 47, 53, 58. All right, 47, 53, and 58. That gives you an average of 50 to 55K of what buyers are buying them at. So I needed to be lower than that, which I was, to make a profit for a wholesale deal. All right, so how do you consistently find wholesale deals? How do you consistently find good wholesale deals? This is a challenge in all our markets for most wholesalers. They may have done a deal or do a deal every now and again, but consistently finding good wholesale deal. This is how you're going to get rich. This is how you're going to make a lot of money in your real estate wholesale business is finding good wholesale deals. And even after that, this is how you're going to build wealth, because when you start doing a lot of wholesale deals, you start turning over to the buy and hold and buying rentals. But getting that cash up in your bank account from these wholesale deals will allow that. All right. So you need to get that up first. Marketing, guys. This is how you're going to get consistent wholesale deals each and every single month, 12 months, which is all the months that we have in a year. Each and every month, you're going to do multiple deals by just doing this one thing, and that's marketing. That's how you're going to get more leads. He or she who gets the most leads, seller leads, wins the game. So let's talk about my top three lead acquisition sources in today's market. All right, number one, and when I say acquisition sources, I'm talking about my marketing sources, cold calling. Guys, we are crushing with the cold calling today, and this is something that you're going to kill your competition, because a lot of people are not doing cold calling right now. We're wholesalers per se, not doing cold calling. All right, you want to get to the deals before your cash buyers do. Actually, cash buyers are lazy because they guys got money sitting, and they're not going to do the marketing things that we're doing. So if you can do some cold calling, and by the way, I mean, it's some really, really good, solid deals with cold calling. So this is what cold calling is: making an unsolicited call on someone, and in this case is a homeowner, by telephone in an attempt to buy and sell a product. In this case, real estate. We're calling somebody who never heard or known us before, right? And we're making this cold call saying, hey, we would like to buy your property, all right? So it's two ways you can cold call. You can do the manual way, which, you just basically just manually call somebody one by one. And there's a system to this, guys. I'm a systems guy, by the way. Or you can do the predictive dialer. Look at the difference. The wait time is way more than the talk time on the manual side, all right? And the predictive dialer, the talk time is way more than the wait time, because there's a system involved in the predictive dialer. This is how you're going to scale. This is how you're going to do more deals. This is how you're going to talk to more sellers, is through the predictive dialers and through your cold calling. And cold calling this is it, guys. This is one good one. So what is a predictive dialer? A predictive dialer is a telephone control system that automatically calls a list of telephone numbers in sequence, screening out no answers, busy signals, answer machines, and disconnecting numbers while predicting at what point a human caller would be able to handle that next call. So it automatically calls a number. If there's no answer, boom, it automatically calls the next one. If it's a busy signal, it hangs up, automatically calls another one without you manually hanging up and redialing. It dials it for you, and it's like a freaking machine. And if a human caller answers that call, boom, then it rings you, and you get that call. All right, and you go from there, and the whole intent and the whole goal is to get that property in a contract. All right. So this is what we use for our predictive dialers. Well, actually, we use one of these, but I mean, these are the top two: Mojo Sales and Five9. We use Five9, okay? And is no right or wrong here. I'm just showing you both here. Mojo Sales is great. Five9 is great. And these are predictive dialers. You upload your list in, and pretty much, obviously, you have to skip trace that list. Skip trace is basically you getting a phone number to that list of homeowners, and then this thing just dials out automatically, and you get deals on the contract. It's crazy what you do when you take action, guys, and you actually get out there and get your feet wet. But don't worry, guys. I'm gonna hold your hand. I want to show you, diving deep into how this stuff works. Okay. So it's done for you cold calling services out there, guys. With our cold calling system, we have cold callers. We do 1,000 calls a day. We attempt 1,000 calls a day, calling 1,000 leads a day, guys. Times 5 days a week. That's 20 days. That's 20,000 calls. 20,000 leads we're cold calling a day. Dedicated calling assistant who is properly trained, includes 40 hours a week of calling. Triple dialing, meaning it's going to call 3 at a time and not 1 at a time, for as far as that predictive dialer. Sales manager, which includes daily group huddle, weekly Zoom meeting with my sales team. This is I'm basically kind of showing you the system behind the cold call team that I have now put together for my business, and it helps out a lot. Daily reports, instant notification of leads generated with live transfer option to the salesperson. So, guys, I definitely recommend, if you want to do a cold calling thing, I recommend that you don't do it manually. Do the predictive dialers and do some done for you cold calling. There's many of those cold calling services out there. Matter of fact, this is what one of my cold callers do. He put the leads inside our tracker, and in our lead tracking, this is how I see leads, and this is how I track the leads. And this, if you see the tabs on the bottom, have the lead count, dialing schedule, closed deals. We have a hot lead. There's a notification of one hot lead there, which was great. Short-term nurtures. You can't see all the tabs, but we have short-term nurtures, mid-term nurtures, long-terms, just in case, because follow-up is key. Another next lead acquisition source and marketing source is ringless voicemail. Guys, in today's technology, we have special systems that allow us to automatically drop a voicemail on someone's phone without causing their phone to ring. Isn't that amazing? That is like mind-blowing to me. All right. So we take a list, and that same list we do for cold calling, we take that same list with that skip trace numbers when we get their numbers and hit their phones with a voicemail as well as cold calling. We're hitting them with the omnipresence marketing was what I call it. We're hitting them different ways, and they're seeing that they can't escape us. And that's how we get the deals. So here's Ringler's voicemail in a nutshell. All right. So you basically you get upload the numbers. All right. You do let's see. So you upload your numbers. You create the recording. All right. You set the speed, meaning like, do you want to do three voicemails at a time, 5 voicemail at a time, 1 voicemail at a time, and then you set the speed, and then you do the drop the voicemails. The guys, this Ringler's voicemail, this is basically like a service that it sends the voicemails out for you. You're not manually calling people and like leaving them a voicemail. This sends them a voicemail without their phone to ring on automation. This is Ringler's voicemail, guys. So similar to direct mail and bandit signs, you can reach the type of leads you want 10x faster. This is light years cheaper than most marketing channels. For every 100 people you drop voicemails for, tests have shown between 10 and 16 leads are generated. That means that's 10x to 16x more effective. Guys, this is crazy numbers. These are astounding numbers, guys. You can literally knock out a whole month of lead generation within 20 to 30 minutes of setup within the system. 96% voicemail listen rate. All right, that means 96% of the people you send voicemails for will listen to their voicemails on their cell phone. Guys, ask yourself, when you get a voicemail on your cell phone, like, do you listen to it? You may not call it back, but you're still going to listen to it. That's a great number. We want to get our message heard or seen. All right. So here is our stats here. So you can see the high points where we got leads in that day. In fact, you see the arrow? We got 31 leads in one day. This is just one marketing channel. Off the voicemail, that means 31 sellers call us back saying they want to call. They want their deal sold. All right. I mean, not their deal sold, but they want their property. They want to sell their property to us. So guys, this is an amazing tool, an amazing source to pretty much add to your marketing channel, your lead acquisition source, guys. All right, online real estate auctions, our third way to generate leads and get some deals, baby. It's all about the deals. I'm going to show you how to bid, flip, profit using online real estate auctions. All right, you're creating your accounts with Zoom, auction.com, hubzu.com. All right, these are the 3 main platforms we use, the online auction platforms we use to get some really good deals. And I mean, you'd be surprised, like the starting bids be stupid low, so super low. Like, and it's still, I mean, of course, it's not going to end on the starting bid. It goes up, but it's still the finalized price of what it ends up is such a crazy price. It's amazing. All right. So here I was looking in the Birmingham, Alabama, which is, I mean, I'm telling on myself here, but this is one of our virtual markets that we're tapping into as of date. And I was looking at, look how many properties that week. All right. That week that we was looking at 39 properties this is just one of the 3 platforms that I showed you in the previous slide. 39 properties to be bidding on. Look at the prices. Look at the opening bid. 17.5 on that 55 16th Avenue 1. 5236 Highland Trace. Starting bid is opening bid is $35K. Look at the estimated resale value, $228. Even if it stopped at $80,000, $228 is for being the resale value of $228. That is like a mind-blowing thing there. Like, now I would let me segue. I would verify to see if that 228 is true with running comps. Remember, comparing apples to apples, and even if it might have come short at 2. It might be the actual resale value might be really $200,000. But if I get it at $80K, guys, this is a no-brainer. All right. So this is how you pretty much go on these online auction sites. You register for each property. You log into the auction sites with the 3 platforms I showed you. You enter the property address into the search bar. You click the register button and input the specified information. And it's, guys, it seems so good to be true. Trust me, I know. But these some really good deals on online auctions just by using your cell phone, running comps, using your cell phone, and you just hit bid. Like, it seems like surreal, but it's the real deal. Trust me. All right. So here's the bidding process. It's a $2,500 hold on your credit card per 10 properties. All right, just a hold. Just like if you go to a hotel and they say, hey, I want to hold $250 for incidentals, but they release that $250 once you check out. It's the same thing. Whether you win or lose the bid, that $2,500 hold will be released back to your credit card. All right. So the auction platform charges a 5% buyer's premium or $2,500, whichever is greater. So basically, I just factor this into my number. So just say if I won the bid for $100,000, I basically look at it, okay, like I'm basically in it for $105,000. So I factor it into my Mayo. I have my maximum allowable offer. So that's how these auction platforms make money. They charge a premium. So upon winning the bid, the earnest money deposit is 3% or $3,000, whichever is greater. And sometimes they do waive fees too. It doesn't hurt to ask. Guys. So here's how to find comps. Here's a tip to how to find comps. You go on either one of the platforms, auction.com, Zoom, which is XOME.com, or Hubzu, HUB like boy, ZU.com, and you type in the property. And this is right here, this screenshot is from Zoom.com, XOME, and you type in one of your properties in your market, and this is one of the properties in my market, and I see the listing agent who listed this property on the auction site, and I give him a call. And I'm like, hey, how you doing today? I was looking at your property on 76 Glasgow Way, and I'm looking to bid on that property. If you mind sending me some comps on that property and some comparables, I just wanted to kind of see what my numbers are. In addition, if I win the bid, I'll put you in as representation that you rep me for that property. And of course, I haven't got a no yet. But this is if you want some quick comps on the property, guys. This is a great way. All right. That's a good tip. So here's winning the bid. So if you win the bid, they give you 24 to 48 hours from winning. All right. And they'll send you, if you win it, they'll send you a highest bidder checkout form, meaning that you have to put in, it's just basic questions they need answered. Like what name do you want to take title in? Is it the company name? Is your personal name? What's your address? Are you paying cash? We're going to always say yes, we pay cash. Do you have proof of funds? They say yes. And if they some I see now a couple of the especially auction.com, they're having you upload a proof of funds, and a proof of funds is basically saying you have. So if I win the bid for $50,000, they want proof that you have $50,000. Guys, don't worry, I got you covered, guys. So if you just Google best transactional funding, all right, that site, you just Google that and it'll have that domain that pop up on Google. That site will have, you can just literally put in your information to create a proof of funds on the spot on that site. What I like Kogo Capital. So just Google Kogo Capital proof of funds. It's COGO Capital, right? And I like them because they're more verified, and everybody and their mom is pretty much using best transactional funding now. And a lot of these these banks and stuff with these auction.com properties, they kind of know the spill on that. So Kogo Capital is I'd rather use them personally, but COGO Capital proof of funds, just Google that, and you can create a proof of funds on that Kogo Capital site for $4.95. For you could create a $100,000 proof of funds, a $300,000 proof of funds, a $500,000 proof of funds. Guys, this is no BS, the real deal. I'd rather pay $4.95 than get the free one at Best Transactional Funding. Even though they both work, I'm just saying, I'd just rather pay that because that's, most people are not going to pay $4.95. I know that seems like a joke, but you got people that be like, hey, I'd rather get the free one. But hey, I'd rather pay the $4.95 because most of my competition will probably go to the free one. But hey, I just gave you a tip, guys, by the way. So that's how you upload the proof of funds if they ask for proof of funds. And that's the highest bidder checkout form. They just want the what title company you're using. And then you submit that, and then you get approval from you wait on seller's approval. That's pretty much it, guys. All right, that's pretty much clean and cut. And you get a signed, ratified contract. And the auctions give you 30 days to close. Now, let me segue. with the auctions, you do need funding to close. You can't assign it like a regular wholesale deal, like I showed you earlier, like my first deal that I showed you and all that stuff. Those are like gold mine, and you just assigning a piece of paper and your in cash buyer bring the money. The auction platforms, you cannot assign the deals. You have to, you can still wholesale it, but you have to close on it first, whether it's 1 day, 3 hours, close on it first to get it to your in cash buyer. All right. So here's an auction deal. Holloway Drive. I brought for $340. Guys, like literally, I bought this like the day after Thanksgiving and sold for $274.9. I did nothing other than just cut on utilities for that in buyer that a homeowner, this family is going to live in it. They bought it from me. I had to cut on utilities so they can do their walkthrough inspection, and I made $45K net. I had the realty fees that come out, the commissions that came out, and I paid, the closing cost assistance of the in buyer. So I made $45K net of just literally just bidding on these. I literally bid it on my phone with the online auction and like put in hardly any work. I just cut on some utilities and made $45K. All right. So guys, you want to see me bid on the online auction? You want to see how easy this is? All right. This is a property that I literally own today. This is one of my rentals, by the way. But I was in South Asia. Remember that picture on the top of Mount Everest? Guys, I barely had internet in our hotel room. This is me bidding literally, like no joke, in South Asia on my internet, bidding on this property here. All right, check this out.
All right, guys, countdown is going. I am the highest bidder at the top one and the bottom one, but 4 seconds, 3 seconds left at the top. Boom! I won the bid. Hopefully I win this one at the bottom too. It'll be a great day.
Guys, it's that simple. I just showed you the last few seconds of that, but I was literally in my hotel room bidding on this property, and I just hit bid now, and I was the highest bidder, and I had to wait for the seconds to go down, and boom, he said, look, I won the auction. Is that like you? And you see the second one, like I've got the second one here. Look at the one under the one I won the auction. I was still bidding on that. I actually lost that bid that day, but I was the highest bid there. But I end up, my Mayo, it went above my maximum allowable offer, so I didn't take that one. But you see that top one, the one I actually showed you, I won that auction, like just from my laptop, just by hitting the bid now button. But I knew my Mayo, I knew my maximum allowable offer. All right, guys, so I know you're saying this auction stuff is great, but what if I don't know how to get around the no assignment clause? Don't have the money to put up for the deposit. Don't have the funds to close. Don't have a buyer to sell to. Don't know how to put the deal together, execute the contracts, and handle the closing process. Guys, this is solved for you today. I got you covered. I see, some of the questions coming in like, hey, Antonio, I don't know how to get us around the assignment clause. I don't know how to. I love this auction thing, which is one of your third acquisition sources, your marketing ways to get deals, but I don't have the funds to close. Guys, I got you covered today. And you are here in the right place at the right time. Introducing House Flipper Academy. Guys, I'm super pumped to get you into this academy, guys. This is going to change the game for your real estate investing business and also your wholesaling flipping business, guys. This is going to revolutionize and 10x your profits in your business when you join this academy today. So here's what you get. You get online training academy. Watch videos in our exclusive online trading academy to help educate you on everything regarding real estate. You'll get wholesaling training modules in the House Flipper Academy. Complete A through Z video training modules on how to properly find good wholesale deals in your market today. Guys, remember, you don't need any license to do this. You just get in, get out. You don't need your cash or credit, and you get the profit, the middleman cut, what we talked about earlier, that assignment fee. I'm going to show you how to do this with these modules. You also get the modules on how to find cash buyers in your market. This is actually the easy part, the easiest part. The finding the deal is the easy part too once you get the concept, but finding cash buyers is all over the place. They're all over, and I show you the online strategies that how we find buyers just using the internet, and they're all across the whole country. And they're willing to pay you fat checks at closing just by bringing them a deal. And they bring the money to the closing table, and you get the assignment fee. In this module, I'll show you how to find those buyers. You also get my cold calling scripts. Get access to our proven cold calling scripts to learn what to say to cash buyers and sellers, also known as property owners. You're also going to get my online training modules. Guys, I'm going to give you complete A to Z video training modules on how to find and win online auction properties. Remember earlier I showed you about the online auction strategies. Guys, this module is going to show you and break down from A to Z how to bid on online auction properties and get those sweet deals using this model. You're also going to get my contracts and documents. Get access to all our real estate contracts that we spent thousands of dollars in my business on and have created this. And this works in any market, guys. So don't worry about that. These are ironclad contracts. I did the hard and dirty work for you over the years. And these are clean and cut ironclad contracts that puts you in the driver's seat. And these are risk-free. So you get access to these today by joining the Academy. And you also want to get my direct mail templates. We have our proven direct mail templates to get you higher response rates from homeowners. So homeowners can call you before they call your competition, because these direct mail templates are proven to work in any market. With my students, in all across the country, and also with my business as well. These are direct mail templates that work in today's market. All right, so here's a incentive for joining the Academy today, guys. You're gonna get my access to my community, my investor community. And with joining the House Flipper Academy, you're gonna get to network with other House Flipper Academy members in our private Facebook group, guys. This is an exclusive group. I'm interactive in that group. I answer all your questions that you may have. I do Facebook Live in the private group. I do live bidding on auction properties. I answer your questions, guys. This is something you definitely want to be a part of, all right? Just by, it has to be a bonus, guys. And I'm giving you a no-brainer bonus for joining the House Flipper Academy today. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, for joining the House Flipper Academy today, you get funding for your real estate deals, guys. You get access to my funding portal. All right, I got you covered. So the online auction properties, if you need to double close on them, I got you covered as well through transactional funding. This allows you to wholesale deals that you can't assign, guys. So if you get a property under contract with the seller, which is A to B, what we call an A to B contract, right? And then in order for you to sell that contract, your B2C contract between you and the end buyer, you must close on it. So I got you covered with transactional funding, which is what we call same day closing pretty much. This is complete funding for wholesalers like you and I. So if you had a property that you won on an auction, guys, for an example, right? Just say $100,000 property, and you had a buyer at 120, you can't assign it. You have to close on it first, whether it's for 3 hours or for 1 day. This transactional funding access in House Flipper Academy will take care of you. It's 100% funding for wholesalers to do their back-to-back closings. All right. So if you want fix and flip or rental funding, I got you covered, guys. So if you have a deal, now it has to be a deal. Now the deal must work. If you have a fix and flip deal, and all my fix and flip people that's on this training today, and all my people that are buying rentals on this training today, I got you covered with this funding. I'll give you access to my funding portal that I use for my personal deals in my business, just for joining the House Flipper Academy today. All right. So what's the price? All right, you get my wholesale and training modules, my contracts and documents, my direct mail templates, my online training academy, my finding cash buyers modules, the community access to my private Facebook group, which I'm in pretty much on a daily basis, answering all your questions, going live, my online auction training modules, my cold calling scripts, and my special bonus, my funding access portal for your deals. Guys, this is about to blow your mind. You can go right now to houseflipperacademy.com/deal. But before you do that, let me show you the price. Only $47 today and $47 a month, guys, to the access to the House Flipper Academy. You get all of this, all right? You're not just getting a portion of this House Flipper Academy. You're getting the whole full-blown umbrella of the House Flipper Academy. I had to laugh at the price when I just said it because, guys, this is not even your cell phone bill. I'm making this affordable for everyone. I'm not trying to alleviate anyone here, okay? If you want to learn how to flip properties, this is it. The House Flipper Academy. This is only investment to get in the House Flipper Academy. You pay $47 a day, And then every month, $47. And this is basically like coaching because you have access to my community, all right? My private Facebook group. When you need a question answered, I'm there for you guys. So guys, this is not going to last long. I mean, I'm charging this substantially lower than a cell phone bill. Literally, all right? You can cancel anytime. This is only a $47 a month subscription. Go to houseflipperacademy.com/deal right now, or simply click the button that you see right now. Click the button, join. Like, this is a no-brainer. Like, literally, anybody can get into this thing and start learning the specialized knowledge that I teach you and start making money in real estate. All right, so this is Greg Hooks. I want to show you some of the House Flipper Academy members that are already in the group, active guys. He has something to tell you right now.
What's up, guys? It's Greg. I'm tuning in, just kind of sharing y'all the good news, man. Look, Antonio Edwards has an awesome system. Look, this is one of the HUD statements that I got right here. $14,000, you guys. Look, if it wasn't for Antonio's system, look, it won't be really where it is right now. And I have another closing that's coming next week. So look, if you're not on this system, you need to get with Antonio Edwards. Look, it's a proven system. I mean, you can see this right here for proof, man. It's many more to come. Thank y'all. Take it easy.
Guys, he made $14,000 by joining the House Flip Academy, learning the systems, and he's active in our group as well. So you join our private group by being a House Flip Academy member. You'll see Greg Hooks in there. You know, guys, what will $14,000 do to your life today? Like, would that change your life? Of course it would. Now, I mean, that's not $1 million overnight get rich quick thing, but $14,000 is not a little bit of money. It's not a little bit of money to me. Guys, I can do some things with $14,000. Like, I put, a lot of that back into my business, guys. Did $14,000, and I'm only charging you $47 to get in. Guys, that's it. Like, literally. Here is Joey and Juliana Chinese. All right. Look at the message he sent me. Hey, Antonio, just want to say thanks again for all your help and advice you've given me the last few months with your systems. It's just too easy for me now. I closed on a $10,000 deal and a $3,000 deal in the last month alone. It's been awesome. I'm super stoked to see what will be next. And here's my reply. This is awesome, bro. You're the man. And I gave him the money. The money tongue emojis, because he's making money. Basically $13,000 in a month alone. He has other deals on the table, guys. Guys, join House Flipper Academy now by clicking the button below. That's the easiest way to join this thing. All right. Or if you want to simply just go to houseflipperacademy.com/deal right now, guys. $47 to get in today. Guys, like, what are you waiting on? If you're still here, what are you waiting on? Here's Luke Mattias that joined the academy, guys. This is his first deal ever. He made $31,125 profit on a wholesale deal. But by learning not old strategies, but the new strategies I show you on how to find wholesale deals in today's market. Not what people are teaching 3-4 years ago. Those strategies are out the bag. Okay, I'm talking about today's strategies. What the stuff that works today. He made a whopping $31,000, literally $31,125 profit. Guys, this guy, this changed his life and his whole perspective. $47 today just to join, guys. House Flipper Academy. Take action. Click the button now. All right, here's Alex Filipponi. Got access to the House Flipper Academy. He got this duplex. Now he's keeping this as a rental. This is $80,000 worth of equity. He brought this thing for like $62,000, and it has $80,000 worth of equity the day he closed on it. I'll let him tell it for you.
Got it. Hey guys, this is Alex, and I'm standing in front of a duplex that we just closed on a couple minutes ago. We closed on this for $62,000, and it's worth over $140,000. If you're not using this system, you need to get on Antonio's system right now.
Guys, you need to join right now, guys. $47 to get in. Here's RJ Parody. He said, I've been an entrepreneur for countless years now, and working with Antonio and his team was my first venture to flipping houses. I joined Antonio's training and my experiment as a way of broadening my horizons as a businessman. I was really surprised at how easy it was to implement Antonio's system after taking action. In fact, within 19 days of implementing it, I made $6,000 right away, and guess what happened the following month? I closed another $20,000 deal, all without owning the property or without needing a real estate license. Guys, you need to join now. Like, this is not something that, this is a necessity. It's a necessity for your business, guys. This is going to 10x your real estate business. $47. What would one measly $5,000 deal do for you? And I say measly because that's a small deal in the real estate investing business. $47 to get into this today. This is a no-brainer. You might have, and in this presentation, of course, I had something to offer you guys. Maybe you thought it was going to be a $497 thing to get in, investment to get in, or a $997 investment, which is usually the case on web classes like this. Guys, I'm offering you this for $47. Here's Adam Taylor. He made a $6,000 profit on this deal here. I'll let him tell it.
Hey you guys, just wanted to tell you a little bit about a recent deal that me and Antonio put together. It was a single family house. Went out to the property. The seller said that they just basically needed to get rid of it. Had some water damage where the roof was leaking, the ceiling had collapsed, and some plumbing needed to be rerouted, and it was just too much for them to handle. So I went out to the property and made an offer on it with the help of Antonio and his systems, also his techniques. Went out, made an offer on the property. The sellers got back in contact with us and said if we could go up $500 to $1,000 that they'd accept it. And so sure enough we did, and boom, accepted our offer. A week later, met up with some buyers and showed one particular buyer the property. He was a builder and he really liked it, agreed to take it off our hands, and a couple days later had a closing for $6,000, all thanks to Antonio. So if you're thinking about getting started with him using his systems and techniques, it's definitely a great option. I would do it. I did do it. All right, thanks you guys. Bye.
Congratulations to you again, Adam Taylor, man. Guys, this property you see here, these properties are in your market, my market, all our markets around the country. Some of you may drive past these distressed type properties every day. These are gold mines. I'm going to show you how to find these in your market. Put these under contract and simply sell these to end cash buyers, which I'll show you how to find those cash buyers. For an assignment fee, you walk away with the average of a $10,000 deal. Average deal is $10,000 on an average. Okay, Adam made $6,000. Okay, that's still great. $6,000 is a base hit deal. All right, what would you do with $6,000? Would that change the game for you a little bit? Of course it would. All right, so here's a recap what you're getting today for only $47. Get in today for only $47 and $47 a month. You can cancel the subscription anytime. You'd be crazy if you do, and you'd be crazy if you don't join today. All right, because this is not going to last long. I'm actually thinking about doubling this price. Okay, so get in at only $47 today. You get the wholesale training modules, my contracts and documents, my direct mail templates, my online trading academy, my finding cash buyer modules, my community access, my online auction training modules, and my cold calling scripts. And don't forget about that special bonus, funding access for your deals, transactional funding. And if you have fix and flips or rentals, you get access to that funding as well. Guys, you get access to the House Flipper Academy today for only $47. So click the button right now or simply go to houseflipperacademy.com/deal. All right, look at all the House Flipper Academies. I only put just a short few on this screen here because I couldn't fit everybody. Look, you see all across the board from the top left. And hey, Antonio, reaching out to say thank you. About 3 years ago, I started watching your YouTube videos. Since today, I'm wholesaling deals as well as rehabbing independently throughout the tri-state area. Under that, beef underscore Gizones. And Tony Edwards, hey man, I just want to say that you are the reason for me getting in real estate venture. Ever since a video of you talking about flipping hood houses. Look at in the middle, on the top middle, Ahmad. Come on. Hey, everyone. I'm new to the House Flipper Academy. Loving every tip I'm getting from this is just great. Under Ahmad, Sean Hogger. This is how you help those that are not savvy. The breakdown is so pinpoint. Please keep up the good work. Each one teach one. Look at Tradarius with Undershawn. Hey everybody, I just signed up for the House Flipper Academy last night. My partner and I are pumped and ready to get things rolling. Shout out to Antonio Edwards. Guys, I can keep going, but this is all across the board. Look at to the far right in the middle. Look, he sent me this in our group. I won. Guys, he won a deal on using the online auction method he learned in the House Flipper Academy. I pray I didn't overbid on it. It's worth $95K and I got it for $54,000. Guys, he said he prayed he doesn't overbid on it, but he basically got it for almost double than what it's worth, double less than what it's worth. Like, this is a no-brainer. I mean, you see the proof is there. Join the House Flipper Academy today. It's actually the academy is fun. I mean, you're learning a lot. We have fun, and for $47, oh my God! Like, you got to join this thing. This is a must for your real estate business. I wanted to just leave you with this. All right, Warren Buffett, when he was asked on CNBC's Squawk Box, he said, "I buy up a couple 100,000 single-family homes if I could. Not 100, not a couple 100,000 single-family homes if he could." This is the third wealthiest man in the whole entire world, guys. That lets you know something. This is a great market to get into real estate right now. Guys, join the academy today. Take action now. Go to houseflipperacademy.com/deal now, or simply click the button below, guys. This is your chance. This is your opportunity to get in today and learn something that's going to revolutionize your business and change your financial life. Click the button now. Get in today. The academy for only $47. I'll see you in the academy.